You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's Eastbound and Down After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Eastbound and Down After Show.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us. If Bing is for doing, then we're doing another AfterBuzz After Show for Eastbound and Down, Season 3, Chapter 16. I'm JC Rubio, and joined by this hilarious crowd tonight. To my right, I have Mr. Efren Ramirez. Let's give it up for Efren.
You better give it up. You better give it up.
I'll
shank you.
Trouble in the studio.
Yes, as you can see, yes, Efren is... We're going to have to control him tonight. I don't know if we can, folks, but maybe who will help me tonight is Miss Elizabeth de Razzo.
Hi, everyone.
Yes, Maria from Eastbound and Down.
Yeah. I love that woman.
Wow, and of course, my April.
What's up?
That's right, Kellie Olisky.
Hello.
And also another co-host / producer / part-time model, Phil Svitek in the background. What's up, Phil?
Hello, hello.
What
There we go.
I'm sorry, Phil. I'm still in the moment with this beautiful woman, Kellie.
Hello.
So,
Wow.
What's a lot, guys?
This is not
So
Love
good.
Connection.
Happened
tonight, you guys. I can feel it.
I can feel it.
I can feel it. Oh yeah.
Can you feel the love tonight?
hey, so this show like the waist up, right? So you can't see me waist down?
Yes.
I just want to know. So, I mean, because my pants are down, no one will know, right?
It's a good thing Miriam's not here.
It's
Yes.
a good
Aw,
thing.
Miriam, we miss her.
We miss
Miriam's
her.
gonna call in and chat
I miss
with
her
us
and the
in a little.
twins.
Shout out to Miriam
calling in. I believe she's on
We're
the
messing
line.
him up.
It's cool, bro.
Hey guys, we've got Miriam on the
Oh,
line.
there she is.
Miriam.
Hey, how's thing 1 and thing 2?
Did you get that?
Notice I didn't say hi at all. I just did, like, get straight to the point.
He's saying hello to your snack trays. Yeah, sorry about that. What's going on, Miriam? How you doing, baby?
I'm good. I miss you guys.
Believe me, we all miss you.
Yeah,
you
whatever.
too.
And who misses you the most is the guy unseen, but he is our muscle, Hank the Muscle.
Yes.
One of these days, we're going to get him on our show. He's on our couch. One day, we'll bring him out. So, Miriam, what are you doing? Are you coming back next week? What's up?
I am going to be there next week. Efren, I'm so sorry that I'm missing you tonight. I owe
You're
you
that
big
missing
time.
me.
You owe me big time. Sure, I'm going to give it to you big time.
This is what goes down in Eastbound and Down.
Yes.
Hey, what I'm being romantic.
I
Right?
see romantic.
I'm being a man. I'm being straight up.
Oh, my God.
Both of me. Homina.
Okay, he's vibrating on. If you guys are not watching, if you're just listening on iTunes, Ephraim is doing weird things with the table and he's not using his hands.
Oh. Yeah, so please,
Hey.
if you're listening on iTunes,
It's
we want to hear it. We want
Deep
to
Roy
comment.
down there.
We want to know.
I could be doing origami. Right? It's origami, right?
And
And
guys,
when I mentioned her twins, it could be her thing 1, thing 2 could be her eyeballs, right? Because Kellie and of course, you both have beautiful eyes and just like just soft skin and you really are so.
you are
Aw,
smooth.
Hard.
Listen to this little smooth
I'm nice
talker.
and you guys are naughty.
Okay,
So,
I'm gonna have to
what do
reel
I
this
know?
in. Reel this in, okay? Casanova Love Connection.
What do I know? I'm a
You
priest.
know everything. Miriam, so
Playing,
did you get a
actually
chance?
playing a priest soon. What?
No,
What?
did
I'm
Miriam
sorry.
get a chance to watch the show tonight?
Oh yeah. Oh, Eastbound and Down. What show are we talking about?
Eastbound and Down.
Eastbound and Down,
That's
baby.
right.
This
yes. Skinny
No,
powers.
so Miriam, talk about last week. So let's wrap up last week. What happened last week?
Oh, last week was just classic. So Kenny Powers is stuck with child, and what winds up happening is now he's trying to find April. He has gone through every avenue possible. He breaks into April's house. The child now has committed 3 crimes to begin with, and by the end of all of it, by the end of trying to find April and not finding her anywhere, she is MIA. He pretty much says to his family, he goes to Dustin's family. He's like, Dustin's family, will you take my child? They're like, absolutely not. And so Dustin's family, he's like, well, hand me back my child. I have a life to ruin. And so now Kenny Powers is taking responsibility for this child until he can get a hold of April. And I'm excited to with all
see
that's
him
going to
ruin a
happen
life.
in the next following chapters.
Yeah.
All right, so that brings us up to today, guys. So what did you think so far? Like, Elizabeth, it's kind of hard asking, what did you think of the episode? Because you lived it. Like, seriously.
You're in it.
You are. And we can't forget you. Come on. Eastbound and...
Elizabeth, I have
She
to
represents.
say, I absolutely love the fact that you took that truck and took control as a strong Hispanic woman needs to do with those two Philly boys. And just handled it.
And I like the little evil laugh she gave when she's driving. It's like, ha 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 ha.
Was that scripted, or did you just kind of go with it?
With the driving?
Yeah, not the driving, but just like that little menacing laugh, like you knew Kenny was gonna mess up, so you're coming to the rescue.
Well, I mean, it wasn't scripted, but like when you're on there, it's just kind of the David Gordon Green, who directed the episode, was kind of like kind of just go crazy and just do random stuff, and it was pretty much one of the ones that ended up getting sort of put in
I
there.
just thought it was brilliant because just in that laugh alone, you knew I know Kenny Powers and Kenny Powers knows himself, so I have to rescue my two boys. It was perfect. Big Trouble in
Well,
Little
yeah,
China.
exactly. She knew.
It was
She knew he
awesome.
was. Wait,
But
I
he
can't-
still can't. He still can't be rescued because he still said, "Didn't I tell you not to leave the truck?"
But I love that Maria doesn't take shit. Can I say that?
I think he just did.
Yeah.
Once we afford it in our budget, we'll bleep it out. But till then,
Beautiful.
There we go. We'll just say poop. Okay. No, but let's fast forward to today's episode, guys. All right. Yes, we are.
We are on video.
Okay, Elizabeth, we are on video.
yeah.
She just flipped off
So-
Efren. Okay.
Yeah. There's no in between the lines.
I'm just gonna go sit in the corner now.
And let's remember, we
You
wouldn't
can't-
have
you can't turn it up.
we wouldn't have Maria if it wasn't for Efren because his character was neighbors with Kenny when Kenny took off to Mexico last season.
Now they were cousins,
So-
right?
Well,
And
you know
you
that
guys were-
originally
yeah.
I auditioned to play his wife.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
really?
I
It
auditioned
was
to play
really
his
hot.
wife.
It's true. That's true. We had Danny and everybody else just sweating, going, "Oh my God, they're so caliente."
Are you, no, seriously, really? Oh my God.
Yeah, I originally auditioned to play his wife.
We were in there with the whole gang inside the room, and I remember they were like, "Okay, just improvise the whole thing," and Elizabeth and I, we just tore it apart, and it was awesome. Awesome.
Tore it apart so much so that now she's Stevie's wife. What happened?
Yeah, you know what?
My olive, you could have had the olive goddess here.
No, you know what? The truth is because they found out that she really is badass, and she is badass. Yeah, hands down. I never want to be her enemy. I have fought this woman literally.
Well, I think she had a little altercation just outside our studio on her way here.
Yeah, those
she
people in
wants
the
to
white
park.
van. If you're out there.
If she wants to parallel park, don't you get in her way.
Yeah, so supposedly you got in a fight. Right before,
Oh wait,
She'll
I'm like,
give you a
which
weapon to make it even.
See, this is what happens when you're from Texas. Yeah.
No, so coming to the taping tonight of the show, Elizabeth is trying to parallel park, and I guess luckily, did you break out the FUBU wear from last week's episode?
Oh, yeah.
She almost got in a fight with the person they were fighting for the spot, right?
Yeah, well, they were right like behind me, and they wouldn't move, so I just started backing up. I'm like, if I hit you, I hit you.
I love your style.
And then like they finally.
She's smoother on the show and in real life.
That's right.
Well, they finally I backed in, and then they were looking at me, and it was like this guy and this girl, and they were just staring at me, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, you can go now.
What?
That was our spot.
Too bad.
Okay, now
No.
I want to bring up last season real quick for a smidge. You guys were shooting. Were you shooting in Mexico? Or
For a smidge.
Puerto Rico.
He's only bringing it for a smidge. You get that, okay?
I got a thesaurus over the week.
Somebody
Sorry.
write that one down. For you guys that are online right now, it's a smidge. If you don't know what that means, okay?
Okay.
You
Okay.
translate in
Google
Spanish.
No, bing it.
Bing it, I'm sorry.
Host has wandered off the subject.
Oh.
Please return at once.
Yes.
Go
Our
on.
systems detect that a host has wandered off the subject.
Bring us back to the fold.
Por favor. Cállese, güey. Yeah,
Efren, you're in the penalty box for 2 minutes for a skosh. Okay.
Who that do I need to kick? Go on.
Okay. No, okay, so
Like hockey,
You
go
got
on.
shot. You shot it in Puerto Rico. So
Yes.
what about this season? Where'd you guys shoot?
We shot it in Wilmington and in Myrtle Beach.
So you actually did shoot in Myrtle.
Yes.
Ooh.
I just flew back in. Was it last week? I think from Myrtle.
Now, are you guys are
Probably
done
speaking
filming,
English.
right?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, so you mean the rest of the show we're gonna like really want to know what happens the rest because this episode just tonight. Oh my God!
I know.
What happened?
So
from
much,
Shane.
so much happened. Like first we see Stevie and Shane meet for the first time, and Stevie's freaked out and he's a little insecure because Kenny's walking or calling him his Shane his new best friend or his best friend, and Stevie's feelings are hurt.
Yeah, in I guess you could say in true Shane / Kenny Powers fashion, I love how he just got behind Stevie and just does it from behind, just how he owns poor Stevie. How does where were you? Defend your man there. I mean, poor Stevie.
I wasn't there. If not,
Defend your man.
No, because actually, Maria, that brings me to the point that Maria, you're giving Stevie like a little like.
Elizabeth.
I'm sorry. What did I say? Did I say Maria? I said
The character. Yeah.
Sorry, I said your character Maria.
if you're gonna call me Maria, I should be like, "Hola, Kenny Powers."
It's okay. We got JC here. Jesus Christ. We're all good.
Well, yeah. So okay. You guys are crazy. You guys are driving me nuts. No. You've toughened up, Stevie.
Yes, I gave.
I
him
like that, by the
grapes,
way.
I think
You gave him what? I'm sorry.
grapes because I can't say balls.
Oh,
can
Yeah,
you can. You can
Oh,
say
I
that.
can.
Oh, honey, you can. I say bulb every weekend.
She does.
Who's that?
You have him by his
Miriam.
Oh,
cojones,
Miriam.
Yes.
by his sweet plum.
Hey, where are you at, Miriam? How come we not here?
I,
You missed
I'm
that.
actually in Radio Land at the moment.
I think.
How are the kids?
And
Bring
by,
it back
Efren-
in.
yeah.
Okay, no,
Okay,
but
let's
in all,
bring it back.
Yeah.
but in all honesty, I must say this episode itself, that scene when he's having to deal with the catcher, right? The writing, and even when he speaks to Kenny Powers with Danny McBride, of having to give him that insight, it's such a powerful scene. This episode itself is so strong. You could tell that the writing has changed and it's gone deeper. There's an exploration with the characters, and you get to really not only feel for them, but you really want to have that sense of empowerment with Kenny Powers, because he has an understanding of who he is. Sometimes when we get to see that, not only the darker side of Kenny Powers, but to really explore what really is going on in his world and his mind, which is a wonderful thing, because then you get to see the relationships and how they grow. So I'm excited to see this third season because I think it's much more powerful than the other first two seasons. I'm not saying that the first season and second season are great, are bad. They're great, but the writing has changed and it's become such a wonderful show to watch. It's one of the shows that you get to watch over and over and really find the little nuances, and I think that's important to notice.
And I think here too, there's a lot more character development that I'm seeing with his character specifically.
Yes.
Is that especially in this episode, you get to see him kind of look inside of himself and say for the first time, somebody's making him nervous.
Yeah.
You see cocky Kenny Powers, I'm the best at everything and nobody's better than me, get nervous and freak out to the point where he busts in his college girlfriend's class and is like, I need you to come rescue me right now. Are you going to do that? No, really? You're not?
Have any of you guys had a moment like that?
like a
Of course,
moment.
I think everybody has. I think that's a real moment. Maybe not that extreme.
I'm having it right now.
but
JC, are you there for me, JC? Are you there for me, puto? They won't know what that means. Are you there?
That is not a bad word at all. Our Spanish censors are not going haywire right now.
Efren, did you just call JC your hoe?
No.
yes, that's what it was. That's what it means.
Yes, exactly. Moving on.
You want him to work?
What's that?
She wants to borrow you for.
Oh, Miriam doesn't. We'll talk about that after the show.
But I feel like when you get in, and you guys just being in the entertainment business and doing, I'm sure you can definitely relate to that part of the character when you are competing for a part or something like that. Of course, not you because you are awesome at everything.
Oh no. I mean, it's funny because right now we're just like we're going to the really funny side to the serious side.
Yeah, it's back and forth. That's how we roll.
Oh my god.
Back and forth. Zigzag.
Yeah,
That's what the show is.
Zigzag.
We're on the edge.
running from
We're on the
cannons.
edge. So, anyways, no. Okay. But all kidding. Shamira's like, I wish I was there. Naked. No, anyway.
No,
all
I think
kidding
she's
aside.
happy that she's not.
Oh my god, no. She's in the bathtub right now. So anyways, but all kidding aside, for artists, I think one of the most important things is to remove the ego completely and to go in and do the work. It's always about the work and being the messenger and being the vessel of the ship, which is the character.
Right.
And whether they hire you or not, it makes no difference. Your job is to represent and go, cool, peace, and walk
But
out.
it's nice to have like that family around you that you can go to help encourage you, like we saw Kenny have with Stevie.
Yes.
Like you need that
yeah.
sometimes because you can't go through life completely by yourself. Sometimes you get in those moments where you need somebody to remind you of.
That's what you guys are my friends.
You know, of course.
I hope so, right?
Wait, we're friends? How long have I known you?
Yeah, that is true. How long?
Thanks, my friend.
When did we meet?
Miriam's my friend, right?
I think so. Okay.
Are
I
you
think
there?
Miriam hung up.
She's like, I'm taking a bath right now. Just with acting
No,
like that too.
actually, Efren and I met,
Yes.
almost 6 years ago.
Oh my God.
It's been so long.
And this woman doesn't age.
Oh, you're so sweet. Neither do you. There's
she-
something in the
Oh
water.
my
It's just
stroking his ego.
smoke in the
There's
water.
something in the water that we're drinking.
All right, this.
But,
this
um,
love
Are we
fest.
veering off the subject?
Yes. this
Are we
is
veering off
good.
the subject right now?
Ooh.
Tying it.
Ooh.
So back with
Wait, oh my God.
No, like this thing keeps getting stuck in my boobs, and I'm like, wait.
Wait, is she allowed to say that?
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
okay, right?
Stuck is fine. Yes.
Okay.
So Kenny's
guys.
Oh,
Oh, wait,
just
she's
said
back.
stuck.
So Kenny and his confidence, like that's what we're talking about. His
Right.
confidence is being tested right now because now there's a hot new pitcher in town. So we see Matthew McConaughey's character come back. Texas, they call him Texas. I
Texas.
love that. Texas comes back.
Yummy.
Wow.
What? Hey, wait, are you in the subject? Are you with us right now? What are you doing?
I'm with you. I'm with you. I am hearing you. I am
Mr. Bubbles.
chiming in as you speak. And yes, I do love who they call Mr. Texas. Not only is he from Texas, but he is one hottie toddy.
So he's there.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, this is a show about men. What's going
But
on?
Yeah,
Efren,
whatever.
I do love you.
Yeah,
Texas-
I love
whatever.
you. At least you can say you've seen the world.
Oh,
Well, felt the world, actually.
that's right.
I did. I did. Okay, to keep it really clean.
Yes.
I'll just say one. I'll just say it once. I'll definitely build you a cake.
Oh, I love it.
Okay. Over
But I
here,
was talking
man.
about Matthew McConaughey now coming in,
You
Mr.
guys don't get
Texas.
that.
Loving
You
that.
don't get the
McConaughey's cool.
reference? What? Okay,
He's cool.
so Texas is back, and Kenny thinks he's back for him. Kenny thinks he's back for him, so Kenny and Shane go and do this cute little bit, to
Right.
go get Texas' attention. And it's, actually he brought this new hot pitcher that's really giving Kenny a run for his money. And it's really making him kind of reflect and look inside of himself. And he's honestly like freaking out.
Love the Rocky Four. That is
Right? Yes,
Rocky Four is my
yes.
favorite movie of all time, and I knew that, like the second I saw it, I was like, oh, he's so Ivan Drago. They took everything from Rocky Four down to when he was trying to knock the baseball out of Ivan's hand. That's I must break you.
Yeah, he said it.
I was about to cry, but I was born without tear ducts, so that's another story.
Uh-huh.
No, but and it's funny listening to Kenny saying there's no room for egos in baseball.
Yes,
Coming
to
from
hear
Kenny,
that
yeah.
come out
Yeah.
of his mouth is amazing. And the fact that Matthew McConaughey is like, yeah, I know, you've been working really hard for us, and I need you to basically Mr. Miyagi him.
Yeah, but I'm not a 4 foot tall old.
Yeah, Asian or something.
Yeah.
You can say Chinese man, it's fine.
Yeah, what did he say? I forgot
that's
what
what he
said.
said,
I'm not good at
Yeah.
like.
Mr. Miyagi's a 4 foot tall Chinese man. I think I even wrote.
And then
one
the-
thing I
Yeah.
wrote down.
The reference with Star Wars, like, come on, like Yoda with Luke Skywalker and the Russian guy.
He's
like,
like,
what? No.
I don't get it.
Oh, and yeah, because later on they go to like Kenny and Ivan battle. Well, actually, it's
That's
more
right.
of mentoring.
Well,
but
because,
Yeah.
because he's asking him, because Texas is asking Kenny to kind of like, mentor him a little and, show him the ropes and kind of welcome him to the team. And Kenny's like, you're asking a little too much of me. That's like, whatever. But I love also that, he's like, so what? He throws 102 at practice. It's practice. And then the guy's like, you don't throw 102 at practice. Why? It's effing practice.
an Allen Iverson quote right there. Practice. It's just practice. So I love it. I'm finally catching on. I told you I'm about as sharp as a beach ball, but I'm finally catching some of these little like nuances they're putting in the show. I literally will go home and watch Eastbound Down like 3 or 4 times, and I'm like, oh, that's what they meant. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's so many other little things that you there's so many little things that you have to pay attention to catch, because there's so many little that it's just great writing. And you're right, it is getting so much better like as the episode progresses, and as now that we're in season 3, it's great.
And for all the depth that's in the show, which is fantastic, I really want to bring up something very important: the montage scene between you and Stevie.
Yes, let's talk about that.
Yes. Yes, de Razzo.
I don't know.
¿Por qué no hablaremos de eso?
It was a 2-minute like 80s montage.
Despacito también.
Revenge of the Nerds, I was told.
See, there we
Wow.
I was told that the music was Revenge of the Nerds, actually.
Oh,
I
wow.
was tweeted
Yeah,
that
the
today.
sound, the soundtrack to that.
And I love that movie. So I was like, oh my God, I didn't know that. I just realized that today. Yeah. Revenge of the Nerds.
How was filming that scene? Yeah, I'm going there.
Well, that wasn't scripted. It was in the script. It just said, montage of kind of like us sort of like fixing the house and stuff. But Jody Hill, who directed that episode, like sort of came up to us, like he was like, okay, this is what we're thinking. And he looks at me, he's like, are you okay with that? And I was like, sure, why not? I mean, come on. I mean, like I've already flashed my breasts. I'm like,
might as well.
Why? What do you have you
whatever.
do? What do you have you do in the show? Oh, I forgot about that. For those of you
They
who
were
are watching,
making love as a husband and wife.
Oh,
and then I humped the dummy.
that's right. And he did hump the dummy too.
Yeah, we both humped the dummy.
I see. Wait, is that legit? Can we say that?
Yes, humping the dummy is okay. Now, how long did the whole humping take place? He's humping the dummy. If you guys aren't watching, I be the dummy. Wow. Wow. Okay.
That was in character, folks.
It was a character choice.
It was a character choice.
So
With an 80s montage.
Phil, can you cue some 80s montage music for us?
Oh, that was classic. Thank you for that visual. Casey, I love you. I'll give you some Vita love when I get back, I promise.
Oh,
Exercise, you getting humped.
Thank you, Jesus. The demon has been exorcised. Oh,
Wait, who's that speaking? Who was that?
that is Miriam. Don't worry.
Oh, where are you?
Oh my God.
She'll be back next week.
It's gonna be like every 3 minutes.
I'm like, God. I'm watching over and listening and commenting as you go along.
It's like
Thank you for
multitasking
that.
galore. But let's fast forward to the game. Okay, because we move on to...
Oh wait, hold on. I need to mention Toby. We have to talk
Toby?
about
Who's Toby?
Aw, the baby.
Hey, where do you think they got that name? Toby.
That's a good question.
From Root?
Where did they get the
I'm
name?
kidding.
You,
You know how he said
Yeah.
in the first episode, he said in chapter 14, he goes, the name Toby is racist. It comes from the movie Roots. And Toby
there you
is
go.
racist.
Yeah, that's right, that's
But
right.
everybody was stumped except for you.
Yeah.
She's like online right now. Yup.
She's binging it right now as we speak.
I
Shout out
got
to
it.
the babies that play Toby.
They're so
There's
cute, but
triplets.
Wow.
Yes. It's at Lee, Curran, and Austin.
they're
Wow.
so cute.
They're my friends on Facebook and Twitter. So
Actually,
Do they have a Twitter
parents,
handle?
Their parents are my friends on Facebook.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Elizabeth and John.
They're
Hey,
so
guys.
cute.
Nice shout
what were you
out
gonna
for
say,
sure.
Kelly?
I was going to say I love the hole that he dug in the sand so he could go surf. He has little baby Toby in this hole sitting with a towel over his head so no one will kidnap him.
That's
fun.
good parenting right there.
Thank you.
What did he
Good
say?
parenting. I mean,
He
come
made a
on.
comment about that being like awesome parenting or something.
Yeah. Excuse me. This is like a little rat with ears, a little kid.
It's just as good almost as the backpack baby carrot,
Oh my
like
God.
baby carrier
With the lettuce.
with the poked holes. I can't get over that.
All right. So I know you can't give anything away, but is he gonna finally just become like dad of the year? She can't give it away.
No. If she says anything, she'll get shot. It's true.
I know.
I mean,
It's his journey.
it's yes, very much his journey.
I'll save you on that one for sure. But but let's move on to the game because
Okay.
the Rocky IV thing. The
Oh my
Rocky
God.
IV
Yes,
thing.
yes.
Even though we said it before, I just have to say it again. When
It's
they
very
call
poignant.
Kenny Powers to come in and save the game, to close out the game, he's like he and Ivan are just talking smack, and then of course He gives him the Rocky smack, and he can't get the ball out of his hand.
That's right.
And he has to like arm wrestle him like a WWE girl, and he just finally gets it out. He's like, I'm watching you, man. But he goes in there, throws in 1 heater, 2 heaters, and then third one gives up a huge home run, and it's done. That is like the darkest. That has to be his darkest moment.
Do you think it's because Stevie raised Toby and he saw the baby and got distracted?
Oh,
That's what I thought.
That's
I think he got all sentimental for a second. Took the edge off. I think that messed him up. Dang it, Stevie!
And Elizabeth's nodding, so she's
now.
giving some.
Yeah, Stevie.
Sorry.
But that,
And I've got a pen, and I know how to use it.
but that's also too great writing again. You know, it's like you everybody is in support. No matter how we know and beginning to feel for Katie Powers and see the way he is, we're always rooting for him. So even when it comes to that pitch and we're hoping that he can strike that guy out, we're like, yes, and then something happens that just goes wrong.
He's the kind of character I've always said that it's the kind of character that you want to kick in the balls, you want to hit, like give a hug, and then you want to kick in the balls again because he's just that kind of guy.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Confucius said that. That's deep like a bucket. So he got lit up, and of course Ivan comes in and
saves the day.
Yeah, and you can
Hey,
see.
no, he's Ivan just has some kind of magical power. Okay, I'm still rooting for Kenny Powers.
Well, of course, yeah. We Kenny's still #1, but Ivan came in through some heat. I mean, he really did. I mean, he had Shane, doing this.
Yeah, Shane was shaking his hand because he was just
you got that.
I
Can we
did.
talk about the hair? Ivan's hair.
Thank you. I was trying to figure out how to talk about it.
Weird, jagged cut,
Is he really like that? I mean,
No, they did that. Damn, poor Ike.
his name is Ike. Where's he from?
He was Mad TV.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
But
For those of you guys who don't know, go ahead, school everybody.
Yeah, he's from Mad TV. I just said it. God.
Is he really
No,
Russian?
no, like
Or
his
is he
background. Where was he
acting?
born? When he what's his favorite color, school, and everything.
You can ask him his
God,
astrological
Razzo.
sign, rising sign.
So
Sure, no.
who gave him that?
JC wants to know if he's
poor
about his abs.
Who gave him that poor unfortunate haircut?
Yeah, who came up with the idea of that?
I think it was the guys. Like, it was just something that they just
Drago.
wanted him to have that haircut. It was funny because when we went back to do reshoots a week or 2 ago, he had to do it again. He was like, oh.
Oh, so his hair's not normally like this.
No.
Like a Russian schmullet or something. No.
Poor Ike.
Oh my God.
I was so
Dedication.
happy I didn't get to
Dedication.
do any of that. Because no.
I know they should have maybe had you do that, like give you like the Ivan cut as well.
No, I love her 90s throwback fashion. Like, that is my favorite.
Wait till you wait till she's you're gonna see more of Maria.
She's got that b-boy look, doesn't she?
I
right?
love it. It reminds me of high school days.
You're
Back
gonna
in
be
the
like
day.
busting out in sync or something, and you're gonna be like looking like a little Justin with the little perm, little half rogue action going on.
It's all BVD.
Oh, smacking a flip.
Poison.
We're gonna crack you, Elizabeth. I want to find out for sure. For now, guys, tune in next week as her character Maria is gonna be looking like BBD possibly. Since you're not telling us, just look out
I'm
for Velvet
excited.
Glove.
I'm excited.
Just you'll see her wardrobe definitely.
But this episode was so crazy hilarious. But I mean, it is now ultimately a dramedy. I mean, it is because
It's good.
It's a dark comedy. I really think that.
I don't know about how dark you can get because of what happened next. It just came out of left field.
I mean, that's
Cocaine and death? I don't know how dark can it get. What's darker than that, bro? He's like, I'm Colombian, okay? Hey, you don't know, Wayne, okay?
Hey,
I'm going to show you.
It's one of our 4 food groups for the Colombian diet. Come on.
that really surprised me that they went there. I was really shocked. I didn't think it was going to be that quick. I thought we were going to see Shane a little bit longer than that.
I thought Stevie was going to do something to him. I seriously thought like Stevie was going to put a hit out on him.
Me
or
too.
something.
I was going to shank him.
But I have to say, like, when you start seeing them partying and you see those camera shots coming up from the bottom of the table, it's always that's like an 80s movie thing. That's like a clear sign somebody's about to kick it.
A Kelly O exclusive. If you ever see someone snorting coke through a table, you know they're done.
That's about the end for,
you should tweet
for
that.
one of them.
And what was the song in the end when he was listening to dancing?
Oh, come on. Walk like an Egyptian.
Walk like an Egyptian.
What?
I'm only making sure that the fans are with us. Okay? Don't hit me.
And Kenny's like actually walking like an Egyptian as poor Shane is having a heart attack. Kenny's with his back to him doing the whole dance.
We're all like yelling like at the TV. Turn around!
And it's just,
yeah.
and he's like looking at him as he's like, looking at him do this dance. That's the last thing he sees.
And
Poor Shane.
And it was so subtle too.
Yeah.
Yes.
He didn't have to do it so big. It's like it's just go there.
And then he just
Die quietly.
But I like, and it was crazy too because he just turns around and looks at him and he's just like,
Oh,
yeah.
effing powers.
And it's just,
effing powers.
I'm sad. I'm sad to see Shane go.
Yeah, so I guess we can't ask what you thought because you know what happened. Okay, what'd you think about like the quick exit of Shane?
Good. I was friends with Steve, right? Steve
so
Janowski.
I
I love Steve Little, right? But I'm also the character Steve Janowski. I favor him so much.
Well, your relative, that's your relative.
He's you gotta support family. Tú sabes, por favor, right?
This is for la raza.
Exactly. He's my homie, dog.
Welcome to the Cinco de Mayo edition of Eastbound and Down.
Than
post show.
Oh, Stevie. But I like how, Stevie got it together. He pulled it together. He was complaining a little bit at first with the whole thing with Kenny is feeling like, his feelings weren't being considered and, all of that.
I
and
wouldn't
then,
call that complaining. I would call it standing up for himself. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
She's being a wife.
No,
She's
you're
being
right.
a wife. She's like a wife right there.
No,
Method?
She's so
yes.
Cállate.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, that's right. Complaining is the wrong word.
He better be listening right now.
But he took more control of it, and at the end of that scene is what I was kind of getting at, is that he kind of came in a little on the softer side, and then he kind of saw what was happening, and being the good friend that he is that he realized in just something that Kenny said is that Shane's my best friend. He's not somebody I say stuff to. I think that Steve is a character that gets it. He gets that he means more to Kenny than Shane does, because Kenny's sitting there having this heartfelt conversation with him, and he took that and he was like, look, dude, you need to, and he gave him this heartfelt speech.
That speech was awesome.
It was
Can we just talk
great.
about that?
Just what you're seeing right now.
Thank you.
I must say, this is the actor talk now. Steve Little is such a wonderful actor.
And underrated.
He should be nominated for an award because he's so remarkable at having to do the transition for the character.
Did you see the moment where he takes that pause and looks at him and then keeps going into that speech? It was just this one moment, but you could see that he was completely, sorry, the actor talking. He was fully, he was completely present in that moment. Like you knew that he was there and that he felt every word that he was saying. And I was just like, wow, like his delivery, I was just really...
Well, that's the moment that I'm talking about, because that's the moment that made me believe that it clicked in him that he was Kenny's better friend, that he got that.
Even if Kenny never tells him.
Exactly. Like that moment, that pause to me, without him saying anything, is what, watching it, made me believe that his character actually got it. And then he went into that big speech.
Honestly, one of the best speeches, you listen to all these motivational speeches and all these action movies, sports movies, but that speech is top 5 for me. I seriously feel like it hit my heart. It hit my soul.
Yeah.
That was the shift.
When I did the second season, there's just even watching it with that moment when he's down on his knees, saying he'll do anything for Kenny Powers just to be at his side. And I think that was such a wonderful moment. And then you think, wow, can they top that one? And they did.
They did.
This was just so awesome, so right on.
They do. And Kenny has his little ways that I've seen. And even in the second season, that at first he was like, you can't have a wife. I'm heartbroken. You're heartbroken. That's the way it's going to be. But then he saw, and not so, you know, a little bit without saying, kind of gave in and let him, I'm going to let you get married. I'm going to let you have this love in your life. And, you know, I think that kind of showed that, you know, he does have a compassionate side. He does see that as hard as he tries to be, you know, such a hard ass, he's not, you know, there is a good side to him, and it's coming out a little bit more and more in each of these new episodes, I think. We're starting to see that heart come out. That's why he let the guy hit the home run.
Do you think fatherhood has made him even a little softer now?
I think so. Because we said before, and you know, I think in
without giving anything away,
in the first episode, we were talking about that this is giving him the chance to be the dad he never had. Because in the second season, he was looking for his dad, and then when he finally found him and spent time with him, he was not that it was not what he thought it was going to be. You know, his dad kind of brushed him off and didn't, you know, he's like, I love spending time with you. And he kind of got brushed off. So now he gets to be that. And he doesn't know how to. He's freaking out. He doesn't know what to do, but he doesn't want to give it up either.
You know what we're doing? We're giving shout outs to the writers.
Yes.
The writers
the
are pretty
writing is
badass.
amazing. The writing is amazing. And, you know, please pass that on to them that, you know, I love to see that. I love to get into characters like that, and I love to watch the character development when you can actually root for somebody and you watch these people grow. It's just so it's awesome.
But it goes back to even the first season, where you see the arrogance of Kenny Powers and his mind and the way he thinks. But it's those quiet moments when he's all alone by himself, and he really has to get grips of how he really feels, but he's not going to show that to anybody else.
Yeah. Right.
You can't. It's impossible. So that's when you begin to love this character. And
well, that's also a testament to Danny McBride. I mean, because it's like easily this character could be very polarizing and very you wouldn't even like could be a character that someone that people just don't like, but people do like him.
Yes.
So I think that's a testament to Danny McBride, like to be able to sort of bring that side of the character that this character again you just want to punch in the face sometimes. But there's also that likability factor. Exactly. There's that likability factor, and you got to give it up to Danny.
I mean, he definitely makes it such a three-dimensional character, which I think is so great, because something that could, you're right, be so just flat and just be this one way. And there's so many sides to him, and we're seeing it more and more, which I think is so great. Because even from the first season, he knows when he's being a little bit too much of a jerk. He knows it, because even when like his nephew was sitting on his jet ski and he's screaming at him. And then he's like, I don't know why I'm screaming right now, but I don't know how else. I cannot stop from yelling, and I'm sorry about, you know, he still knows what he's doing is wrong. And throughout all, you know, these 3 seasons, he's always known right from wrong. It's just how he chooses to handle it and how he chooses to deal with it is what we get to watch.
It's a step one of self-awareness on becoming a greater Kenny Powers.
Exactly.
Hey guys, we're gonna go to a commercial, but when we come back,
It's commercial?
yeah, there are commercials.
Sponsored by
Bing. Yes. No, we're gonna go to commercial. When we come back, we're gonna catch up, see what you guys have been up to. What else are you doing besides Eastbound and Down, and predictions on Kenny Powers.
We'll see if we can get some inside scoop.
AfterBuzz TV.
Hi, I was once like you, a lazy, angry loner whose only joy was watching TV and surfing the net. And, like you, after I'd see one of my favorite TV shows, I'd be so excited and have so many questions that I'd actually have to talk to my douchebag coworkers about it at the water cooler. Then I discovered AfterBuzzTV.com. AfterBuzz TV produces after-show webcasts and podcasts for TV series of all kinds, like post-game wrap-up shows for all your favorite TV shows. AfterBuzz TV hosts are industry insiders who break down episodes of shows, take calls from fans, and interview cast and crew from each series, with over 60 different after shows, from Boardwalk Empire to American Idol to Vampire Diaries to Real Housewives, and more. Now, after a night of TV, I can ignore my stupid coworkers, who I hate, and go straight to my desk and watch or listen to all my favorite AfterBuzz TV after shows, and have all the TV fan interaction I need. Thank you, AfterBuzz TV.
AfterBuzz TV. What do you want to buzz about?
And we're back, guys. And Ephraim is now, he's on protest. He's taking off his earphones and... Okay, starring as Ephraim is the microphone. Okay. No, but guys, we're back, and we want to find out what else are you guys up to besides the show? Because I know, like, especially since she's drinking a cup, I'm drinking water out of a cup. I'm going to ask her my next question.
Wow, that's colorful water.
It's grape juice. Okay.
Grape juice?
Yes.
I'm having grape juice too. Funny.
I'll get you some grape juice in a sec. I'm trying to ask a question. Drive a dead man crazy.
Do you want me just to spit it over the table and into your mouth?
Ready, set, go.
Go, ask the question.
No, okay. Aside from Eastbound and Down, I didn't know you were a singer. Yes.
Yes. Well, I mean, I wouldn't call myself a singer.
Oh, don't even go there. You are phenomenal.
She's so modest.
She is. I saw Summertime.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Kobe.
She is. I was in shock because I want to see like Stephen Little. I want to see them outside of the character. I want to see what you guys are really like. I'm like, oh my gosh, because I believe you guys so much, and now talking to you now, I'm like, she speaks English.
I know. I get by. I really do. I
really
try.
Now, have
It's
you been
so
singing your whole
hard.
life?
It's something that I've always wanted to do since I was a kid. I mean, I remember being like my earliest memories, like I was 4 or 5 at a McDonald's and I was singing "What's Love Got to Do with It." I was really into Tina Turner and Madonna.
And doing the dance and everything.
And doing the dance. I always used to do that little dance that she would do when she was walking like down the fence. Like,
Even the outfit by Madonna, the outfit that she wore, the one with the pointy.
With the fish-up stockings.
The cones.
A 4-year-old with cones. That's weird. I made it through McDonald's. No, but I also want to talk, because you guys are just so certain, but she is a very well-rounded woman. I'm defending Elizabeth here. And Efren is doing his Vogue. Okay. Now, also, aside from the acting, you've also got a nonprofit organization as well.
I do. Oh my God, this thing. It just wants to take my shirt off.
They're called boobs. It's okay. We all have them. Even Hank the Muscle. Okay.
Whoa, look at that muscle. For those of you who don't know.
I do.
Oh my God.
I have a nonprofit organization. It's IBG Inc. And you can look up information. Can I give it a plug?
Of
I'm gonna
course.
do it
Of
anyway.
course.
Plug it, baby. Plug it.
www.ibginc.org, and it stands for Inspire, Believe, Give. We're a nonprofit organization that raises money for microfunded causes all over the world. So basically, we just help them with logistics or the cost of events. Like they can't usually do that themselves. So we reach out to the entertainment industry and reach out to our friends and people that we've met along the way to sort of donate their time or an autograph or things.
So
visits.
aside from acting, singing, producing, nonprofit organization, I heard you're also an insomniac too. So you would have to be to do. I mean,
To
everything
get all
you do.
of that done.
Yeah.
Well, that's the only way you have time.
I know. I don't sleep really well. Although I tried Ambien last year, which didn't work out really well for me in Puerto Rico. I thought I had a dead eye and that I needed to carve it out.
Wow.
Yes, but I hear that it's
La
because
Llorona. La Llorona. Puerto Rico walking over with a knife. ¿Dónde están mis niños? Steven Little! Steven's asking! Crazy.
Where's Toby?
I
You see
swear.
what I have to deal with?
He's out of control. Like the worst thing could be is if he had a twin. Speaking of
Oh,
twins, that is what we call a magical segue, my friend.
Wow. No, but I really do like the IBG. What's the website for the?
It's www. It's the
What's in
grape
your
juice.
drink?
I'm sorry.
Okay. She's on Ambient right now. Go on. Look at her eye. Come on. Stop interrupting, you friend. Okay, cabrón.
We'll post it on the site.
Sí, cabrón.
Yes.
Oh, no. Okay. Cabrón is fine. Go on. Go. Okay, what is it?
We will tweet it.
We will tweet it. Oh, you can actually find us on Twitter too. We're at IBG Inc.
There we go.
Okay, we got it out.
Yes.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
Now,
Yes, that's sweet.
excuse me. We will not go there. Okay.
Okay,
She's
so
got a
tell
little
us-
kitty too.
Tell us
I pet
about
it.
your little
It's true, she does have a kitty.
animated, your
What?
little animated series, sir. What's going on with that?
Did you just call it
Yes, I did.
Little?
I wanted to get your attention.
Like
I needed
Steve
to
Little?
get you back in
Steve
here.
Little's my homie, you know what I'm saying?
Sharp.
And then you know what would be awesome? Having Kenny Powers animated in the Napoleon Dynamite show.
That would be awesome. Why can't that
Why
happen?
can't that happen? Thank you. Yeah.
Make it happen.
Okay. Beep bum bum tortilla, papa.
Yes.
Come on.
I thought you made miracles happen. What's the deal?
Come on, Pedro. Break out the ligers and just get him out there, man.
Sure, bro.
So let's talk about that. Tell me.
Sure, I won't dispute that.
No, about Napoleon Dynamite animated series.
Yeah, it's
I've seen
flipping
it.
amazing.
I like it.
I love it.
How is it going back to the old Napoleon Dynamite family? Because that literally put you on the map, I would say. I have my vote for Pedro t-shirt still to this day. It's my 90. Anyway, it's my onesie. Okay.
Wow.
I think you should move. I think he got excited after you humped him.
I'm just very comfortable. But okay, someone's knocking at our door.
Down there.
Alan is not down there.
I got a big one. I got a big one.
Okay, really? If we're not gonna touch Napoleon Dynamite,
no, we're gonna touch each other. No.
Oh my God.
We'll go with Napoleon Dynamite. Okay, check it out. No, Napoleon Dynamite. Yes, it's been several years since the movie, but a lot of people talk about wanting either a sequel or prequel, and the studios wanted to make it happen. But when you do something like that, you don't want to disappoint the audience. You don't want to disappoint the fans, and the fans wanted to see something. And because 20th Century Fox, right along with the Simpsons of Cleveland show and the Family Guy, they wanted to work together with Mike Scully, who works on The Simpsons, and put together an animated series. It's been about 2 years, and finally, when I got the phone call saying they got the original cast members, I already told Jared and Jerusha, who created the film, that, you know, whatever they create, I'm in, because it's family, and it's such a wonderful, creative project. So when the first season came out, even when we went down to Comic-Con to promote it, because whenever you shoot something, a new idea, especially when it's a new show, the fear is, are we going to have fans already? Are people going to follow through even after the 7-year effect? But the show and the ratings have been so great, and because we're in between The Simpsons and Family Guy, the response has been so positive, you know, and I'm grateful, and I mean, I'm animated, for my head is the shape of a football, and my stomach looks like, you know, I've had too many tamales, you know.
It looks nothing like you, buddy.
It looks exactly like him.
Hey, we're here at AfterBuzz. We're here to build up our co-host.
Where's Miriam at?
No, it's great.
She's drowned in the bathtub. She's like, ¡ay, qué calor!
No.
She will never drown.
T-shirt.
She was like, ay, qué rico.
Ay, qué rico. Yeah, you better be listening. Oh, no, I can't say that.
No, yeah, that's good. See, he's showing restraint.
Well, I wasn't going to say that. What
You're
was
like
the
Kenny
thing?
Powers here on AfterBuzz. You're growing on the show.
Yes, good.
That's what I was going to bring.
Now,
Oh my gosh, we're gonna tweet an awesome picture of the outfit that Elizabeth should have worn to the show tonight.
okay, so make sure to tune in on
yes, check out AfterBuzz TV. Yeah.
But I gotta do one real quick shout out when I found out that you're also a DJ.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
I'm with the DJ.
Yeah.
So
I'm with the DJ, okay.
And the fact that you are better than any DJ because you have responsibility for booty music.
Hey, well, he's been doing research.
I've been doing my research.
I know what he does with his hands. So, now, no, it's true. My older brothers used to be DJs in LA, so they taught me how to mix, and I would carry the crates of records from old school hip hop to new wave and to Madonna. I made it through the world. So, anyway, see, she sings. I got her to sing. I like. She's amazing. If she ever does a performance, believe me, go check it out
We'll
because
be there
it'll make you
for
faint.
sure.
So, but I'm DJing in Australia, but I'm jumping back and forth here. From turntables to CDJs to now the Serato program, you know, whether you're DJing either hip hop or booty hip hop or house, electro house, and electro swing to dubstep, you got to make sure that as a DJ, a great DJ, remember that the most important thing is making sure that the audience loves the music, and no matter if it's old school or new school, make sure that the crowd is into it, because there's nothing worse than having to see a DJ who's totally into it, but the crowd's like, yo, bro, can you play something else, dude? Because that's bad. I mean, I thought train wrecking was bad. You know, when you got double beats, that's horrible. But when you're playing, the audience like, yo, dude, come on. We want to hear cool stuff, man.
Yeah, but the DJ's like jamming.
Yeah,
like, really going to town. No.
Like, no, he's on cocaine.
Kind of like Shane tonight.
Yeah. He's having a Shane and Kenny Powers party all by himself.
Please, Efren, please do not be Shane.
No. And I'm actually DJing in Australia for 3 weeks. I'm doing a whole tour from Sydney to Cairns to Perth to Melbourne and Adelaide. And Adelaide, eh? Yeah, I don't muck around, eh?
Oh, so, I like it.
And when does that come out?
Who said I like it?
I did. You're my brother. I would not say that.
And they came up, I was like, okay, what do I do? They go, thank you, sister. I go, hell yeah. Your friends are, hey, you'll be on my list, babe.
Nice.
So are the other three in the bathtub who kind of drowned right now. So I'm wearing the Vote for Pedro t-shirt, going, Kenny Power. So, anyways,
I like that there's
leave
three.
Miriam and her snack trays alone. Now, when's the show coming
okay,
up?
so and then after that, after Australia, I go to New Orleans and I shoot a picture with John Goodman. So
you're super busy. So
yeah.
Wow. So thank you for coming tonight.
But back to Napoleon Dynamite. I mean, the first season has such great response, and I have a lot of friends who there are actors and artists, and they asked me, get me on the show, and I thought like, I mean, it's funny because I mean I don't have any power to that, but just to have it.
You're Pedro. You should.
Okay, I guess. So, so having to hear that is like knowing the fact that they're fans of the show and they're watching the show. I'm just grateful that we're part of all that and it's happening and it's really wonderful and I'm really, you know, I don't know, gracious to that. So.
Ay, qué bonita.
Hey, put your pants back on, bro.
And on that heartfelt note, let's get into some predictions of what we see actually the rest of the season of Eastbound and Down.
What do we call it? What was his name? With Tabitha? Or what
Kellie, what do you...
I think that that Shane's death is really going to take, you know, quite a toll on Kenny because with everything going on, you know, it's just another thing to add to his pile. And, you know, I think he might, you know, crack a little bit more and he's going to really need Stevie and Maria to kind of help him out. So I think Maria's going to open up her heart a little bit more, and that notepad of do's and don'ts is gonna get.
Else.
I'm so trying to read Elizabeth's face here to see if she gives something away.
I think she's gonna relax on that a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe not.
And Efren, what do you see for Mr. Kenny Effin Powers?
I think he's gonna go demented. I think the opposite. You know, I mean, his friend just died, and he's just gonna maybe neglect that and just go further into his madness. But in his madness, I think that's when Steve and his lovely, beautiful Maria here will pull him out, and because that's what friends do.
That's right.
Exactly.
So. Nice. I agree with you guys for the most part, but I think where's April? That's what I want to see, April. But
hey, whatever. Okay, it doesn't matter about April. It's about Maria.
It is about Maria tonight. And once again, thank you, Elizabeth de Razzo.
So much for coming.
I'm like, I'm just not going to say anything.
Hey,
because I can't give anything away.
What do you want to say? Anything about the future?
Where you want us to follow you on Twitter?
Yes, at E de Razzo. That's E as in Elizabeth and then de Razzo. If you don't know how to spell it, just look me up on IMDb because I can't spell it.
And Efren, how about your Twitter handle?
I've had too much grape juice.
Me too. Efren Ramirez, Efren Ramirez, E-Dog, yo, what's up? So anyways, yeah, just find me Efren Ramirez and there you go. Tweet me.
Yes, that's right.
I like to be tweeted, you guys.
And Kellie O.
Tweet me right. Kellie O79.
And I, as always, am the Everyday Man at Twitter, and you can find us at AfterBuzz TV. Till next time, you're effing out.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.